When the chickens come home to roost. This nigga Ethan Klein's channel just got suspended, right? Because he said some disrespectful shit about Ben Shapiro and the Holocaust. Now, this is interesting because Ethan Klein is Jewish. Ben Shapiro is also Jewish. After a joke about Ben Shapiro getting gassed first and another Holocaust fell flat and raised controversy in online spheres, prominent YouTube comedian, this nigga's a comedian? He's really not that funny, so I don't know where the brand comedian came from, but we gonna roll with it. Prominent YouTube comedian Ethan Klein's podcast channel was suspended on Friday, and the video in which the remarks were made was deleted. Quote from him: "A few white supremacists successfully lobbied YouTube to suspend me, a Jewish dual citizen of Israel and the United States, for anti-Semitism," Klein announced in a tweet. Quote, "Ben Shapiro and friends can virtue signal all they want, but ultimately they are the ones platforming dangerous anti-Semites. All I did was point it out." Now, it is true that the right wing does have a lot of anti-Semitic energy coming from it. But you got the platform, you've got the millions of views. When you say crazy shit, YouTube will try to get rid of you. Now, they gave him a suspension. They didn't ban the boy, so we'll see what happens. But there's also something else. Quote, this is what he said. Literally, this is what he said. "If there's another Holocaust and people start rounding up the Jews again, I hope Ben Shapiro gets gassed first or last," Klein had said. "Do you think it would be more justice if he got first or last?" I mean, look, I'm not a Jew, so I'm not going to speak on what's appropriate for a Jew to say. All y'all need to know is that YouTube got his ass up out of here for a while. They suspended him. A joke at Klein's own expense. Klein explained, "The joke that I was suspended for simply points out that Ben, who is desperate to be accepted by his Christian nationalist friends as white, will only ever be seen by them as a useful idiot, and sadly for him, a Jew." Now, I won't speak on that. I ain't no damn Jew. But I do want to talk about this, though. Ethan Klein, you're freaking out about the fact that you got deleted, well, you got suspended off of YouTube for a disrespectful comment or whatever. You got deleted for some shit that YouTube thought was unsavory and undeserving of being on their platform. If I recall correctly, when you did an interview with Jordan Peterson, you deleted it for whatever bullshit reasons you came up with, when the man literally has one of the cleanest internet track records I've ever seen. You deleted that. You went on Twitter and even talked about the fact that you deleted it. Then Jordan Peterson tweeted back to you that this will come back to haunt you. Your head will be on the chopping block next. You weren't hearing none of that shit he was talking about, though, because you thought you were so safe by getting in line with the narrative and getting in line with what everybody else wanted you to say. You went down that path, big homie, and then now they got your head on the chopping block. They've suspended your channel. And now you want to complain that your channel got suspended and the white nationalists and the white supremacists. No, bro. You got deleted because you said some foul shit. Now, do I think you should have got deleted? Nah, not really. I think you should have stayed up. You know, I genuinely believe that people who are fucked up, people who say crazy shit, should be allowed to say whatever they want to say. I don't believe in censorship. I just don't. Me personally, I don't. But my point here is, isn't it funny how the chickens come home to roost? Now, hey, look, Ethan didn't get banned. He got suspended. So he's in the clear. YouTube would never dare ban H3H3, but they did give him a little popped him on the hand, made sure he understood where he fucked up. Got his head right. All right, go back out there and play, all right? He's suspended for the time being, but he'll be back. He hasn't fully learned his lesson because he's not permanently banned. But this is the kind of shit he was encouraging. Censorship, get rid of this, ban this, delete that, all kind of fuckery. Now he is subject to his own, basically, philosophy of censorship. You said the wrong shit. It doesn't matter if it was a joke. It doesn't matter if you're Jewish or not. So what? You said some shit that was offensive and you got suspended. What you mad for? You should be happy. The system is doing its job as it was designed to do, as you've been proud to take part in. You deleted your Jordan Peterson interview for whatever reason. I don't know. He's literally one of the most benign people on the internet. You deleted that interview. We're proud of it. Tweeted about it. That's how proud you were. Jordan Peterson told your little ass, hey, bro, they might come and get you too. You weren't trying to hear that. Now they done got your ass for a joke. for a joke. I get it. It was a joke. And you still don't get it. You don't want to call it out for what it is. You want to play the white supremacist, the Christian nationalist, the blah, blah, blah. You don't want to admit that cancel culture has gotten to your ass. Or actually, you did. You went on Twitter and you said they are currently the greatest beneficiaries of cancel culture, identity politics, and moral outrage. It's incredible that they have become the party of free speech while decrying and lobbying for my deplatforming. They both condemn and defend cancel culture in the same breath. Look, well, he's talking about the right wing in this tweet. But it's absolutely ridiculous for you, Ethan, to come out of the woodwork recently today, and complain about cancel culture being used against you by the right wing. Either it should exist or it shouldn't exist. Genuinely. Why are you using terms like moral outrage? That's a conservative term for people who genuinely believe in free speech consistently. At least they're consistent on that. But see, you advocated for censorship and it was used against you. Do you finally understand why this shit does not work? Do you get it now? Do you get how the same censorship you're so proud of engaging in and observing from a distance, you were happy when Tate got banned? Do you see how it can be used against you? The same people that you were happy to see deleted, their fans can get you deleted too if you say the wrong thing. Now you're trying to talk about hypocrisy and you guys are hypocrites. No. The system is working the way it was intended to. You're just mad because the other side used it against you. The conservatives, but I'm no conservative, I'm a liberal. The conservatives used your own system, your own tactic against your ass. Now you want to complain about moral outrage. What do you say? Moral outrage. That's a big one that they love to say. Identity politics. That's another thing conservatives love to say. Why are you using these terms? Cancel culture, deplatform. I don't know why you're using any of these terms at all, as if they're a bad thing. You've been, bro, you love these. Oh, they're bad because you're now all of a sudden the recipient of it. Now that you're taking the L, you're uptight about cancel culture. You even got it in bold. Identity politics, moral outrage. What you mad for, bro? All this crying that you doing, bro, relax. Relax, Ethan. You were so proud of deleting that JBP interview. You felt so good inside and shit. Hey, bro, you felt good about that. Then you were happy to see Tate get banned. And then when the blade was turned upon you, because live by the sword, die by the sword, right? When the blade was turned upon you by the very people that you've been against the whole time, the conservatives, I got to applaud the conservatives. Y'all use the system against one of its own, not only proprietors, but beneficiaries. And now he's complaining. He didn't get it when JBP told him. He said, bro, your ass is next. But the one thing JBP was wrong about was the liberals didn't get him. Well, actually, the liberal left that runs YouTube, they deleted his ass. But conservatives reported it enough to where it could get deleted. You see how it's not funny anymore, is it? But he won't get it. He's still trying to direct the blame towards conservatives. It's dude, at the end of the day, this is what you've been happy for. You do realize that anti-Semitic jokes, anti-Semitic statements will get removed on YouTube, regardless of who's reporting you. Whether it's conservatives or liberals reporting you for it, it will be removed. You know that. Why are you complaining? You've been in favor of banning people for hate speech or disrespectful speech or whatever. You've been an advocate for that for a while now. Why are you complaining? Because it's being used against you. You've been an advocate for this. It doesn't matter who's reporting you. You said what you said. And if you're going to stand by censorship, if you're going to stand by deplatforming, if you're going to stand by cancel culture, if you're going to engage in this, at least be a man and say, you know what? Regardless of who reported me, regardless of who got my ass deleted from this motherfucking platform, I'm going to be a man and I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm going to stand 10 toes down and I'm going to admit that I've been behind this. I've supported this. I've been a proprietor of this. I'll take it on the chin. But instead, you're doing all this crying and shit. Stop crying, nigga. All that whining ass shit you're doing on the internet, bro, you got to stop that, bro. It's unbecoming of someone such as yourself who's utilized cancel culture before for literally no reason other than just social validation. So it is what it is. Ethan Klein, it sucks to suck, but you asked for this shit. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.